Hello, it's Zoe here, and today I am sharing with you 3 easy tips to help you target, tone, and tighten the core. This is an area that a lot of us ladies are looking to improve upon, and today I am going to give you realistic tips that are different than a lot of what you hear out there. I don't know about you, but I used to spend a ton of time doing traditional cardio on the treadmill or elliptical, and then I would do core workouts that consisted of a bunch of crunches, and that is just not what ended up getting me the results that I really wanted. So today I'm going to share with you what has worked for myself as well as literally over 1 million amazing women in our community. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, starting with tip number 1, which is switch your cardio up. So if you're somebody who does LISS, which is low impact steady state cardio, then keep doing that. If you have a ton of time and you feel like that's what you really enjoy. But I think for a lot of us, we can agree that we do not have very much time. And the time that we do have, we do not want to spend it just like an hour a day on the treadmill or something like that. So switch out your LISS for HIIT, high intensity interval training. High intensity interval training is where you do movements that get your heart rate up for a specific period of time, and then you have rest periods where you're just letting the heart rate come back down. And you cycle through up and down, think like a roller coaster, getting the heart rate up, then letting it come down, getting it up, then letting it come down. And studies have shown this to be one of the most effective ways to help us burn a ton of calories in a short amount of time. In the amazing routine that I have linked around this video for you, we do 4 minutes of cardio. I'm serious, that's it, 4 minutes. So hit the like button if you can swap out an hour on the treadmill for 4 minutes of cardio on your mat. And not only is HIIT great because of that interval, in the special routine that I was sharing that really helps to slim, tighten, and tone the core, we do movements that specifically target the waist and the entire body. So we're not just focusing on burning calories, we're actually tightening and toning the entire body in a much shorter amount of time. So that is tip number 1. If you are doing steady state cardio, switch to HIIT cardio, and I would love to guide you through amazing exercises to do in the rate ratio at the link around this video. That is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to stop focusing on crunches and exercises that work the rectus abdominis. The rectus abdominis is your 6-pack muscle, the most superficial one that's on the outside. And while yes, a 6-pack would be nice, but I mean for most of us that's not really what we're going for. What is more important is to work the TVA, transverse abdominis. Now, the TVA is the muscle that is like a built-in corset that your body naturally has. You know, a lot of us wear Spanx or girdles or things like that, but our body actually has its own built-in corset. We just need to know how to work it properly. I like to use something like this as a little imagery. This is one of those sweat belts which I've had around here for years. I'm not a big fan of them, but I did receive this as a PR thing. Essentially, this is what your TVA does. It wraps around your core and cinches everything in. So plank, for example, is one of the movements that a lot of us know is great for the core because it works the TVA. One simple little tweak to make sure that you are actually activating your core in your plank is to inhale, then exhale and pull your belly button in towards your spine. Rather than sticking your bum up in the sky, tuck your bum under and focus on cinching and pulling in. I've only been in a plank for 10 seconds and my abs are already shaking because I'm actually working the TVA, transverse abdominis. So it is extremely important to work that muscle, and that is where we get some of the separation during pregnancy as well. So especially if you are a mother, Working your TVA is far superior to working your RA rectus abdominis. And there are literally hundreds of ways to do this safely. That little plank was just the quickest, easiest one for me to show you. Again, tap the link I placed here around this video to see the full follow along from home 15-minute routine that will walk you through step by step how to work your TVA to get that cinch and that pull in of the core. Okay? So we've got tip number 1. We've got tip number 2, and we are moving right along into tip number 3. Now, this is a really, really big one because it's something that a lot of us tend not to do, but it is incredibly important, and that is to do our breathing exercises properly and even consider adding in a stomach vacuum. A stomach vacuum is something that I teach you inside the 15-minute core routine. It looks really weird. I can try and show you one quick. So you inhale, soften your belly. Exhale, pull in and draw everything up. That is a stomach vacuum. Now, a stomach vacuum is amazing at really enhancing the performance of your core because our core works our diaphragm, our pelvic floor, and our abdominals. So lining up our breath work and possibly doing some deep core exercises with our breath work can really take it to the next level. And then I'm gonna just add in a bonus tip. The bonus tip is to work the back of your body. We forget that our core is not just the front or even the sides, it's actually the back of the body. And a lot of us can see that if we're kind of slouching, like look how the belly looks when we're slouching, bad posture, compared to when we're activating our core, standing tall and lengthening our spine. The core just looks so much better. So we need to work the back of our body to look better in the front. How weird is that? One of my favorite exercises that is yoga inspired is a locust pose. So we lay down on our belly, extend the arms forward, lift everything up that you can, the arms, the legs, the chest, and then swim back. Inhale, reach forward, get long. Exhale, swim back, squeeze the core. Nice. Now when we do movements that actually work to activate the erector spinae and the muscles in the back, we naturally pull everything back. And that helps to create that tight, toned, lean core, as well as beautiful posture that you just naturally have. You don't even have to think about anymore because those muscles are pulling back and keeping our posture great. And great posture means your core looks great as well. So that is why inside the Trim Core Challenge I've linked for you around this video, we do back work in every single video, in every single workout to make sure that you're getting that 360 degrees with the TVA working and with the muscles of the back working. That's also how we help prevent injury and pain, low back pain that a lot of women find they have because their core is weak. But again, it's our core wrapped all the way around like a tree trunk. So I hope you found these tips helpful. These are tips that have helped me and our entire community see noticeable changes in just a few weeks. And I'm talking about going from spending 5 hours a week on this in total to spending 45 minutes a week on this in total. 3 15-minute workouts. That's it. Like, it really doesn't take as much as you think it does when you're following the right routine that is proven and backed by science to create those lasting changes and results that we are after. So I'm really excited for you to try out this workout. Make sure you tap the special link I placed for you around this video. Hit share on this video if you found it helpful, because you know there's lots of other women and mamas who need support and help with this area. And I'm so honored to be a part of your journey to helping you be able to say, I love my body. I feel strong in my body. I know how to take care of myself. And I know that what I'm doing is moving me closer to my goals because I can see it and feel it. So this is going to be a great year for you, and make sure you tap the link around this video to get started. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye-bye.